Hello and welcome to my set of videos about the best games of 2015 and my personal contenders for Game of the Year. I've already talked about The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I've already talked about that fourth Fallout game. It's time to get real, folks. It's time to blow up our balls and strap in. Fucking Rocket League. Rocket League is Rocket League's such a fantastic game. I'm a massive Unreal Tournament fan. I loved UT 2004. I absolutely adored Onslaught mode. I love the vehicles. Who knew it? The folks who made Onslaught mode vehicles went and made a video game. I never heard of it. It's called Super fucking Rocket Car something or other. Never heard of it before. Rocket League comes out in the summertime, free on PlayStation Plus. Go pick it up. Fucking one of the best games I have ever played on the PlayStation 4. There's no simple way of explaining why it works. It's clearly something that they iterated on for years and years to get working, but it does work. The cars drive really well. They feel like they're able to turn, but they've got power as well. The ball physics work in the sort of the way you'd think. The pitch is the right size. The goals are the right size. You're able to, easily goaltend. Like, how hard is it to make a car be a good goalkeeper? Suddenly, or somehow, these folks managed to pull that off. The customization works really well. The hats are fun. The different car types are cool. Like, painting them's cool. But they've also managed to make it so that there's not really that much difference between the different cars. And I think that's to the game's benefit. It keeps it sort of competitive and almost keeps the meta game out of it. It's really about how skilled you are in the pitch, how you're able to turn your car to hit the ball in the right way. It's a fantastic game to play with friends. The party system works really good. The ranked stuff is good. There's lots of diversity in terms of game modes. You're able to do, 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, and they all work well and definitely have their own sort of pace and cadence, which I think sort of keeps the variety in the game up, which is good because it doesn't really have that much in terms of game mode variety. But then the post-release support has sort of added that variety. They've made a bunch of paid DLC packs, all of which I'll put my hand on my heart. I've paid for them all. I bought them all. They did the Halloween stuff, which was good fun. They've just added the mutators, which does add a sort of a much needed variety that the series didn't have. So there's loads to enjoy about Rocket League. However, if you don't have friends and you're playing this game solo, I think it loses a lot of the sort of excitement around it. Most games are fun when you're playing with friends. Even games that I consider to be quite boring can be fun if you play with friends. I think Borderlands is a really good example of that. I don't think those games are that good if you play them solo, but if you play it with friends, it's a great experience. And Rocket League is another game that it's not bad on its own, but it certainly elevates it to a new sort of level of enjoyment if you're playing with buddies, if you're playing on a team. I play all the time with the guys in work. Like, everyone at work plays this game. Mary Kiss plays this game. Josh plays it. Chris Waters, Andy Bauman, Eric Tay. Everyone in the work would just say Rocket League game, go, and everyone's playing it. And that's a really good experience to play on a team with folks and also to play against people you know. I play on this couch with my girlfriend all the time. There have been some weeks where we've played every single night for an hour, and she doesn't even really like games that much. But it's just one of those games that's so much fun to play with people and against people. But if you're not playing with people, it's not really as addictive. And I think the other aspect to that is that if you're playing on your own, there's not that much in terms of mode variety. The AI is fun, but like when it gets to the stage when the hardest difficulty is you playing against more cars than are on your team, then you're hitting a sort of a law of diminishing returns in terms of difficulty and in terms of enjoyment as well. But that being said, Rocket League is a game where the matches last 5 minutes, and I've easily put over 50 hours into that game in 2015 so far, and I'm going to continue playing it in 2016. It's one of the best games that's come out this year. Is it the best game? Let me know in the comment box below, and stay tuned to youtube.com/Danny Dwyer for more of my own personal contenders for the best game of 2015.